Hey everyone, it's Kelly and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my new subbies and happy Monday. Today I have a small project share for the hashtag Let's Do Die Cutting Monday. It's hosted by Tree Craft On and Marianne's Craft Corner, and I will link to both of their channels in the description box below so you can check out this open collaboration. You can jump in and out any week that you like. It's every Monday and it's a wonderful opportunity to use those new dies that maybe you've gotten or maybe some old ones that you want to bring back out again, which is what I'm doing today. I'm going to jump right in and share what I have created, a little fall village, and I am so excited with how these turned out. I did use the Echo Park fall paper. I think this is about the third time I've used this fall. Absolutely love it. A couple little foam dots, those are the ones from the Dollar Tree, and then I used this beautiful fall spice paper that many of us got at that clearance on Hobby Lobby. This was from the Paper Studio. Love these beautiful fall colors. And then I used all of these dies. Oh my goodness, let me jump in one by one. This is from Pink Fresh Studio. It's their little scallop die here. This is the trees that I used, and this is from CC Designs. I've had this for so long. That is an old die, my friends. This is from My Favorite Things. It's their little grass border. This is from Pink and Maine. You can always tell a Pink and Maine because it is hot pink. And then this is the absolute focal point and what started this whole project today. It's this sweet little house and the roof. And this actually is from either Heffy Doodle or Hello Bluebird or Avery L. I honestly can't remember. It came in an entire kit, had like a frame and then I think maybe a boat or a bow, but this little house was included in there and I thought this would be perfect for the fall. Use some scissors and some glue. Let me show you what I created, and I absolutely love how these turned out. So let me start with the little trees. That is from this little one here, and this is one of them. And I used fall colors because I wanted it to be like the changing of the leaves and the fall inspired trips that we used to take up to the mountains. So I really wanted to use those. And then using this little house die, these are all the little houses. I'm so excited with how these turned out. I love little tiny houses. I think they're just so cute. And I do follow a lady on Instagram who does like tattered houses with material and little scraps of fabric, and they are delightful. So these are the little houses, and then here are some more. I put them on a little sticker back just so they wouldn't stick to any of my workspace. And what I love so much about this is that I switched and mixed and matched. So this roof belonged to that house, and these doors and windows belong to this one, and I just kind of mixed them all up to give them a little bit of character and a little bit of drama. So what I thought I would do is show you one that I created and then make one with you. This is the first one that I started with. Absolutely loved it. This was supposed to be the fall forest, except after I had it glued down they looked a little bit like carrots to me, but that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it, and I still think that it's adorable. So this is what I decided to do. I made this like little tiny hills, and that is actually two of these together. So I have an orange one and a tan colored one, and I just like layered them up. So on this one, I think I'm just gonna pop this one off here and, you know, just create like a little village. Now, many of you know I grew up in a military family, and most of the time my dad was stationed in Europe. We spent we spent more years abroad than we did in the actual US. And one of the places he was stationed at was actually a really remote village in the middle of nowhere in an alpine village. And of course, we kids, my brother and I, thought it was the grandest adventure of all time, but it was literally like population 55 in the entire town. It was tiny, but it was such a wonderful childhood, beautiful upbringing, and just so much fun. It was an adventure for my brother and I. So there's the first one. I think this would be beautiful on a card or maybe even as ATC. I just think that turned out so fun with little tiny scraps of paper and just literally teeny tiny pieces. So here's another one. Let's do this one together. As you can see, it doesn't have to be fancy. And on this one, we're just going to use a little bit of adhesive on the back and then just layer this one down as well. And by layering, I mean adding this on. This one also would be cute if it was popped up on some foam, but since I may be putting these in the mail, I'm going to make this one flat. So there you go. There's one. You could stop right there if you wanted to, but I brought out another one. I got another little hill, so I thought this one would be fun. Hope I'm in the camera range here. If not, you might be seeing my head. All right, so this one is going to be the second one, and then after this, whoop, nope, that is definitely not straight. And these papers, I'm not used to working with these ones. They're very, very thin. I'm used to working with a heavyweight cardstock, but I love the colors of these. Love these colors. They're beautiful for fall. All right, I think I'm actually messing this up more than I'm doing well with it. So we are going to do this again. And there we go. If it doesn't line up, what I'll do is just trim the sides of this one. So it might have happened when I did the die cutting. Sometimes it like shrinks a little bit. If not, let me just tack this down a little bit. There we go. So then for this one, what I decided to do, let me zoom out just a little bit, is take one of these little forests here, and I put a little bit of foam on the back already. And this is where the little pokey tool comes in. This is perfect for this. It just helps you take these backs off really quickly. And on this one, I think I used the yes, this is the Altenew foam. And the reason why is I wanted it to be skinnier, not the big blocks like this one has with the, you can always cut those in half, but this was so much easier. I already had some out and just trimmed it down to make little rectangles. And then this one is going to go right there. So I'm going to try and tuck in these tree stumps just like that. I don't know if you can see where you are. Oh my goodness. This worked? Yeah, this will work. And I'm bending this one downward so that it will go down the slope, something like that. So this one goes straight across, but as you can see, some of these are standing up in the middle of the air. That's okay. It's got that whimsical kind of look, so I think it'll go something like that. And then just tack it down. That's all you do. So I have another little forest in the background of this one. So you can see that the hills are a little bit different. And on this one, this is the good thing about these type of dies, it does have this little stitch, is you can use it like this, or you can move it over a little more and have it a little more down. You can have it just like that. And I use that a lot. I think that's probably one of my most used dies. All right, let's see. What are we going to put here? This is so fun. I love these teeny tiny little houses. They were really easy to build. So we're going to put this one right about there, I think. And then this one with the pretty little blue roof up on the hill. And then you still have room to put a little bit of a sentiment if you want one. You could always put it across the top. You could squeeze in a third house if you wanted to. If you space them over a little bit differently, you could put a third house. That would be cute too. But for this one, I'm just going to leave it with 2. And there you go, my friends. That is what I have for my Let's Do Die Cutting Monday. I used all of these dies.